Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi is urging fellow legislators to part with some of their salary towards enhancement of teachers' pay.
You are not desperate because you are well paid. Yes. Very well paid. And I would like to hear MPs saying that we think, in sympathy with those who are poorly paid, we shall contribute part of our earnings. For me, on my part, I am ready. I want to declare it today. I am actually ready to give up 50% of my salary.
He told lawmakers that it would require 250 billion shillings to be able to meet the teachers' 30% demand by next financial year.
All of us, and certainly myself, are very sympathetic to the situation of teachers. But we have to look at enhancing their salaries and investing in Karuma so that Uganda has sufficient electricity to enhance the possibility of industrialization.
However, the government has earmarked only 15% increment towards teachers' salaries in the next financial year. Mbabazi says the government is committed to gradually look into teachers' pay and other civil servant salaries, on top of setting up a salary commission to review salaries and look into salary disparities.
To have a commission which does not have a vested interest in enhancement of any particular group and not another.
The establishment of a salary commission seemed to be a welcome gesture from government, but workers' activists still insist that government needs to set up a minimum wage, both for government and the private sector. Lawmakers have in the recent past been grumbling over the fat checks given to new staff at Kampala Capital City Authority compared to other agencies of government like the Electoral Commission. It's alleged that a driver to the KCC executive director earns close to 7 million shillings per month, while primary teachers earn less than 270,000 shillings per month.
But 7 million shillings. This is absurd, and these are some of the matters that should be addressed.
Meanwhile, the committee was informed that the government needs 256 billion shillings to settle court awards and compensations. The government has only allocated 4 billion shillings.
For heaven's sake, why don't you allocate at least a substantial amount of money to clear court awards and awards by tribunals and hold until you come up with a law on these compensations?
We take a very dim view of arbitrary actions by government officials that lead to awards against government because of the acts of the individuals.
As government laments of a limited resource envelope, MPs are concerned that a lot is put to waste in form of unclear compensations, creating funding gaps on priorities and health and salaries of workers.
Like, for instance, we are addressing awards for offenses committed by the Idi Amin government.
Jingo Francis, NTV Parliament.